All right, guys, now we're going to talk about the midpoint formula. Now, the midpoint is actually finding exactly what it says, the middle point, midpoint, between 2 points on the coordinate plane. So if you look at your notes, okay, there are points D and C, and right smack dab in the middle is the midpoint. Now, sometimes if you have a multiple choice question, you can eliminate choices that don't really make sense based on what you see. But sometimes it's a little harder, or you have really big numbers, so it's not so easy to graph. So we use a formula. And this formula looks like this. I kind of messed up there, but it's x2 plus x1. So you're going to add the x values of your coordinates and divide them by 2 because it's the middle. Okay, so to find the middle, we divide by 2 halfway, divided in half. All right, and then we're going to add the y coordinates, y2 plus y1, and then divide that by 2. That will give us a new point, which will be the middle of our 2 points. So got an example here. Find the midpoint between the points A, 6, negative 8, and B, negative 7, 3. So we're going to start with our x values. Let's label them first. x1 and y1, because that's our first coordinate, our first x and our first y. And this is going to be x2 and y2 because it's our second coordinate. Okay? So, because our midpoint is a point on the coordinate plane, we're going to grab our x values. Okay? 6 and negative 7, we're going to add them together. So we're going to have negative 7 plus 6, x2 plus x1. Okay? Then we're going to grab our y values. 3 plus negative 8. Okay? So now we're going to simplify. Negative 7 plus 6 is negative 1. And I didn't divide yet. I just simplified the numerator. 3 plus negative 8 is negative 5 over 2. Now this answer is completely fine. They're expressed as fractions. That is fine. However, if you prefer decimals, that is also fine. So another acceptable answer would be negative 0.5. Don't drop your negative. Negative 2.5. So if I were to graph point A and point B on a coordinate plane, my midpoint would be at negative 0.5, negative 2.5, or negative 1/2, negative 5/2.